Fasten your seatbelts. It's going to be a bumpy night.
But tell me, Eddie, is that a rabbit in your pocket or are you just happy to see me?
Forgot to add us, but hello everybody. So Steph can confirm this. I was like, she popped in and I was sitting like this. So I'm like, how late is she going to be? I was like,
she's gonna scold me. Like as soon as I popped in, I was like, I feel like you're gonna scold me. What did I do?
Because whenever I think to myself, sometimes my hands kind of like have a mind of their own. So I like sat there like this, did not even think that I was holding my hand like this. I'm thinking, she ended her stream 16 minutes ago. I can see that. I sent the link after the stream ended, and like this. I'm sitting there like this, and she pops in, and I was like, "You're gonna scold."
I was like, "You're gonna scold me, aren't you? What's going on?"
But welcome everybody. Yes, this last week would have been our first official stream, but we weren't able to do it. So now the first official Talk Nerdy to Us of 2025, and we got a little bit to talk about, but it's been pretty much a slow couple weeks. I was telling her backstage, I finally got around to watching the second season of Squid Game. And if you haven't watched the second season, I'd say wait until season 3 drops, because you're going to have more questions than answers. There's characters I didn't like. There's scenarios set up where I'm like, where is this going to go? No resolutions. I will say this. I don't know about how you felt about this character, Steph, but the one character I absolutely fucking hated in season 2 was that Thanos.
Oh, Thanos?
Yeah.
Thanos.
I've never been ready for a character to die. Spoiler alert, I've never been so ready for a character to die. I did not like him. Like, there's like characters where it's like, I know you're bad, but you're entertaining and I like to watch you. I wasn't even entertained. He was cringe, in my opinion. So
he was pretty annoying. It took me a while to just be like, okay. It took me a while to get used to him.
Yeah.
There were a lot of, most of the characters in this season of Squid Game, I could care less about. I don't care about them. I was just waiting for them to die. I honestly like last season, you get attached to them and stuff, and like you really care about these characters. This one, I'm just like, dude, I'm rooting for the game master. Like, I want them all to lose. I don't care about them. I could care less about them. When that Thanos guy came, I was just like, oh my god, he's gonna be annoying. He's gonna be the most annoying one. As soon as he pushed one of the contestants, I was like, I'm gonna hate him. I just know I'm gonna hate him.
Yeah.
Like he's got that attitude that I can't stand. It took me so long to get used to him. Every time he was on, I was just like, when is he gonna go off? When is he gonna get out of here?
That's how I was. That's how I was with his character. Because like I said, there are bad guys where it's like, I know I'm not supposed to like them, but they're good, and like you're fascinated by them, and you kind of want to see what they do. He's the polar opposite of that, where it's like, can you die in the first game, please? Just like move a hand and you get shot, please.
Mm-hmm.
I knew I wasn't going to stand him.
Yeah, I couldn't stand any of the characters. The only one that I was like, okay, I kind of care about her, was the pregnant girl, but the only reason I cared about her was because she was pregnant. And I feel like it's just like, I don't know, is it a woman instinct to care about someone who's pregnant? I don't know.
I'm saying here,
that was the only reason. That was the only character that I was like, okay.
Yeah.
Hope she lives. That way her kid doesn't die. But at the same time, I'm like, you're a fucking idiot. Why are you in this position?
That's the thing.
What's wrong with you?
I want her to survive, because if she were to die, then the kid would die too.
Yeah, that's the only reason that I care about her. And that's such a stupid reason to care about a character. Like, but that's the only reason I care about her. That's it.
Mm-hmm.
And that's the only character I care about. And it's not even the character I care about. It is the baby growing inside her belly. Like, I don't want that baby like, you know what I mean? It's so stupid. Yeah. All of these other characters, I could care less. The mom and son, I can't remember who I was talking to, but they were like, I liked the mom and son character. I did not. Nope.
I see. The thing is, like, I didn't dislike them, but I didn't exactly like them either. I'm like right in the middle of the road with these characters, where it's like I shouldn't be. I should be caring about these characters that you're emphasizing, essentially. Like even the trans character. Like, I'm gonna play devil's advocate and say, like, the trans character is fine. I don't have a problem with that character. It's like necessarily at all. It's just like I don't care about the motivation that like the reason why the character is there or anything like that. And I was telling someone yesterday, it's like arguably that character, like the trans one, is actually better in a sense than other characters. Like
there are more characters that are more insufferable than the trans character. Yes.
Yeah, I'm saying like because like
it wasn't.
The person was
the
kind
worst
of joking
character, but I was still just
character.
like, I don't care about any of
these people. Not the worst character. Not the worst character. Like no real necessarily like agenda with that character. It was like that character was just fine. Like, but arguably better than other characters introduced. But anyway,
Steph wants the old woman to die. She's babying her son. That's why he's in the position that he's in.
Yeah. Chances are they are going to, because it always has to come. Well, I mean, generally, if the game's completed, it comes down to one person, because one person has to walk away with the entirety of the bank, pretty much. So, like,
there's a few things. There's a few things that I liked that I'm hoping. I don't know. Maybe they'll explore more. But the main guy, when he was hooking up with all of those people to help him find the recruiter, a lot of them didn't believe him, but that the guy that they worked for was like, well, you have noticed that a lot of people that owe us money, they have gone missing, right? So like maybe there is something to this, and I was waiting for them to kind of like, I don't know, believe him, figure it out or whatever, and I feel like that led nowhere. The other thing had to do with the recruiter. I do like the part where he goes into the park with all the homeless people. And he gives them like that decision, the lottery ticket or the food, and they all choose.
Well, most of them choose
I think there's one that chose the food, but for the majority of them chose the lottery ticket, and that kind of like tied into the games. Like all of these people that keep making the wrong decision and keep voting to continue playing the game, so like that's what got them in the position that they are. I kind of liked that, but that's it. I don't like this. So dumb.
The first episode, kind of got me hooked, and that was because of the scenario with the recruiter, when he was like playing the Russian roulette game and things like that, and he was doing the like little social experiment in the park and things like that, and how it alludes to the voting in the game, basically. Like you're seeing what's happening to the other people, and yet you're so blinded by greed that you're willing to risk your life and the lives of everyone else to get more money, essentially. So you're like rather than leave with what you have, hence the bread, right now, what you have, like you can take right now, you're going to choose the lottery ticket or the game to die, or potentially to die, for the chance of having like more money. So that fascinated me. After that, I was like, okay.
And then like what are they? The guards and stuff, like showing behind the scenes. I want to know more about that. Like, okay, we kind of saw a glimpse in the first season how they label the coffins, and that they're doing all that. Let's explore it a little bit more. Can we explore that? Can we explore that a little bit more? I would like that. That's kind of cool.
So I'm just gonna say,
even the guards, are told to come from, right?
Yeah, like like there is a plot thread with a particular guard, or
it's so dumb.
Which is set up.
I wanted them to explore that more, but they didn't.
But is left with more questions than answers, basically. Like the motivate, like not just why it's a she, basically the character's a she. It's like why she's brought on, but why she actively goes against. Because
why is she going against that? Why is she?
Yeah, she's like actively goes against certain a certain scenario. I'm like, okay, that's interesting.
And do they all know what's going on, or is it just her?
The implication is
all of the guards know that this is happening. Like, I don't know.
But anyway, we'll kind of get into we'll kind of talk maybe a bit more about Squid Game, because I do have a couple articles. But welcome to everyone in the chat. Appreciate you showing up. Slap that like button if you have not done so. And again, super chats. I mean, I'm not a complete thought, so it has to be a little bit more than $2. But I will take shots for super chats and things like that. But yeah, she will.
I'll take a shot.
I got a few articles. One, Cynthia Erivo, from playing Elphaba on Wicked. She wants to play the Storm. She would like to play Storm in the MCU. I'm not saying it's definite, but she's put it out there that she's interested in playing Storm in the MCU. And then Wicked, the Wicked director is defending the title chosen for part 2 of Wicked. You have insiders claiming that this new Superman movie is a mess. So we'll see about that. The couple Squid Game articles that I have, as well as Dimon Hansu. I think I'm pronouncing his first name correctly, but he's bitching about being broke in Hollywood and blaming systemic racism. So yeah, if you don't know who that is, well, you'll find out. So I have an article, and we'll watch a couple trailers and have some fun with you all, because this is the first stream of 2025.
Yay! Hold on.
Trey, what is up? Ready for the cringe of 2025? Yeah. I said it's been a slow start to 2025, but you know it's going to ramp up sooner or later.
It's the first stream of 2025.
Alex, Mara Superman here. Thank you so much, Alex. Will Steph remember to show up? She did.
I'm here. My camera looks really weird.
I love how you did that. I'm here.
I'm here. Dude, small brain. I've discovered I have a small brain compared to Disper. That's what I've discovered. Because that stream that we were on, I don't know. that was so frustrating. It was so frustrating. Like from the start, we were already yelling. It was so funny. And he taught me how to read Morse code, and I forgot the long dot or the long pause. The dash. The dash. And I called the dash a long dot.
It's dashes and dots. That's basically what it is.
I called it a long dot.
Oh my god. We were playing D&D today. So what game were you playing? She said dot and long dot. Yeah. What game were you playing?
Keep talking and nobody explodes. So basically, it's good. Honestly, Mara, you would get frustrated with me, to be honest. So I'm looking at a bomb. Okay, I'm looking at a bomb, and Disper is looking at the plans to defuse the bomb so it doesn't explode. And we have to describe what we're seeing in order for him. I have to describe what I'm seeing, what I'm seeing, in order for him to tell me how to defuse the bomb. He can't see what I'm seeing, so he's relying on me to describe it. And it's horrible. I'm terrible at that. But I told him I was, though. When he said, hey, look at this game. I was like, I am crap at describing things.
Speaking of games where it's I will get frustrated with her. All right. I still have that totally reliable delivery service game.
Oh, yeah.
If I get 50 subs gifted to me on Kick, I not only will play it with her, but I'll stream it so you can watch my aneurysm play out live.
Fun.
In real time, basically.
I think you'll have fun with that one. You won't get frustrated.
That's basically what will happen. You'll see my aneurysm play out in real time. Basically, basically what a stroke looks like on stream. Basically, that's what it'll be.
Fun game. I had fun with it.
But if I get 50 subs on Kick, I will play it. I will play it. I will stream it. And it'll have to be a Friday or something like that, just because of my schedule. Except, I was saying not this weekend. But unless I get 50 subs, basically, and I'll have to figure out a way. Because Saturday, I'm going to be seeing Wolfman with my siblings, because my one brother has, the Cinemark movie theater chain, basically. If you become a member, you get certain perks per month, and he's a member, so you get 1 free ticket per month.
Oh yeah.
If you don't use, it rolls over. So he's accumulated at least 4 tickets. So basically, he's can you come to this theater because I have 4 ticket credits? We can go see a place to see this movie for free, essentially. So I'm like, okay.
Yeah, I have that membership because there was a few in Florida, but here there's only one, and it's really far away from me. So I have tickets that I just don't use.
Just give me your account information. I'll use them somehow.
Yeah. Disper said I'd tell her to cut a wire, and she wouldn't cut it. Then tell me I was wrong. I didn't hear you.
He's like still yelling at you through
I
my
didn't
chat.
hear you.
He's still yelling.
Okay. I didn't hear you tell me to cut it.
Thank you,
And then he
Conrad,
said,
for
I'm
being
not going to
more
bring up
Muslim.
the circles. I told him, look, there was a 6-6 grid. Okay. And I told him at the very beginning, I'm looking at a grid. There's 2 circles on the grid. And he's like, where's the white dot? I was like, okay, circles don't matter. So I started talking about the dots. And then he showed me a picture of it. And I was like, there's circles. There's circles on my grid. He's like, what? You didn't tell me there were circles. We started arguing about the stupid circles because I told him there were circles. He just decided not to hear me. But I told him at the very beginning there were circles on it. And he went on to talk about the white dot and the red triangle. And I specifically told him there were circles. I'm gonna find that part and I'm gonna clip it out. Telling him that there are circles.
Hey, Soul Assassin. Hello, Daniel. Thank you, Trey, for that's my Kick. I dual stream on Kick and Twitch for the time being because Restream used to be that for like $20 a month, you could stream to I think 5 channels, basically 5 accounts. Now you can only stream to 3 for $20 a month. I'm like, fuck that. That's not worth it. Not for $20 a month. So I stream to Kick and Twitch right now. I might switch off at some point to Kick and YouTube, Kick and Twitch kind of situation, but that's where I am. I
had the 3, but I have the 3, but just because I only do I would do Kick, Twitch, and YouTube at the same time, and then I stopped streaming on Twitch because I've given up on Twitch. I'm giving it up to the thoughts. They can have it. I tried to make it wholesome and it didn't work.
I'm still there, so take that for what you will after what she just said. But if it were like 5 channels, I could stream to like my 2 YouTube accounts and my Kick and my Twitch, and that would like leave one optional. And she's like, "I'm leaving it to the thoughts."
I even went like this.
You literally did it in the right direction. So like, take it for what you will.
I even faced Mara.
So yes, that is what I have to deal with.
I'll be right back. I'm gonna go get some liquor.
All right, I'm gonna finish saying hello to the chat. Last toxic mail, Maz's mom, and a nice pair of tight-fitting jeans always got me edging for real. Cope and your Maz's hero Cope be edging as well. JO Studios, hello, Mr. Tex, thank you for the super sticker. It's a smiley face. Thank you so much. Good to see you. Cappy Nova, hello. Mike Hill, what is up? Tommy Doyle, good to see you. Thank you. Last toxic mail, like spank the like I spanked Maz's mom. Yes. Tiny Middle Trees. Hello. Tazran. Hello. We were just a little late. Keely Chow. Good to see you. Psychotic Mongoose. What is up? Evan Martin. Good to see you. Dinner Bells. Well, hello. Spirian. Good to see you. If I miss one, I do apologize. I'm trying to go through. Darrell. Hello. I saw your question about what comics we read. I don't read any really recent comics because they've gone so far downhill. But the current one I'm going through because I had to take a break and handle something else is the Last Ronin, the Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles one. That's the one I'm currently reading right now. But I basically try to go through and get find older graphic novels. Essentially, it's what I try to do. Like Batman, I very much love Batman from DC, and so forth. And more indie comics basically because they don't get enough love, in my opinion. Let's see. What is it? Mike Hill, member message for 37 months. Thank you so much. Mara will see Andy Serkis next month at MegaCon. Is there something you want me to ask him for you? I have to think. You'll have to remind me, Mike, because I can't think of a question right now. I can't think of a question right now. I'm sure something one will come up to me, but I appreciate it. But remind me, Mike. Remind me, a little bit further down the road, because something might pop up. Optimus N64, hello. Jigwad hasn't watched the first season. I say, first season is worth the watch. I did very much enjoy the first season of Squid Game, but if you haven't watched the first season at all, I'd say wait until season 3 drops and then, because hopefully we get answers to our questions in season 3, so that way we can just binge everything and not be royally pissed off as I was at the end of season 2. So
My lips are so chapped. It's been cold.
yeah. Oh, it's in the teens and 20s here, and that's the high.
You got snow, yeah?
Yep, got snow, and most likely gonna get more snow.
Yay! We
So that
gotta
was
do
fun.
that real.
Yeah, I think that there is like Steph knows what city I live in, and there is a place I can go to where it's like there's like a good shot of the city behind me.
I
So I have to find my way to make it there.
I just want snow behind you.
So
You can go outside.
maybe the arboretum, because there's an arboretum next to me. If you want snow and trees, basically, like there's some that close to my
All
house.
you have to do is go like this.
Yeah, if you want snow behind me.
With snow behind you. You just have to go like this.
Yeah, with snow. Yeah, but I'm like, you ain't gonna get it around like on like. Well, maybe. We'll see. We'll see.
I'm kind of upset, all right, because it snowed in Dallas and not here. We didn't get any snow, and they got some snow. I wanted snow.
I don't know if you're saying this is troll Mike or what, but Thanos is not the best. I was
He's not
over his
best.
character
He's
even
so
before
annoying.
he started.
I'm so over his character.
It was bad.
Thanos makes my eye twitch.
And then that hanger on, like how I don't even want to try pronouncing his name. That like he kept like fucking up Thanos kept fucking up this guy's name, but I'm like the guy was such a tool that he stuck with him basically because whatever he's gonna align himself with oh yeah, because I was telling Trey like like why they were aligning themselves against this other character. And I'm like, that's so fucking stupid. It really is. However, I did look up the equivalency of won, South Korean won, to the US dollar, because I was like, okay, they're talking about like in the millions and billions of won owed. So let me see if I can find it again. History.
Why does my camera look like this?
Yesterday, because I looked up just out of curiosity. I was like, so one character owes 10 billion won, South Korean won. All right, that's the equivalent of owing $6,789,930.02 for US dollars. That's how much this guy owes. So I was like, I just out of curiosity, I was like, how much like in US dollars is this? Almost $7 million. This one character's in debt. Yes, I was like, okay,
that's a lot of money.
Yeah,
that's a lot of coin.
That's a lot of coin.
Wow.
So of course, like he's going to trying to stay in the game because you can get the final player basically. There's 456 players in the entire game, like games, and the player that lasts until the end gets it all basically. So 45.6 billion Korean won. I couldn't stand him. Yeah, just where I'm with you. I couldn't stand him. Scattered Knight, aka Phil TMNT. Hello, good to see you.
What's up?
Like I said, this first season I feel is worth checking out. It's like an interesting it's an interesting concept. It does it is a commentary on human behavior in a sense, and it was very fascinating. And I didn't, in my opinion, did not need a season 2. But we got a season 2 and now a season 3 because they set up it's very Netflixy.
Yeah,
but basically they set up so many plot points in season 2 that you might as well wait until season 3 drops and just binge it all because you're gonna be left with no resolution.
Isn't it supposed to drop soon? When does it drop?
Can you look that up? Because I couldn't.
I'll look it up. Hold on. I thought I saw that it's supposed to drop soon.
It's supposed to drop soon. They're not waiting a long time. This is why I say it's just wait. Greed is a hell of a drug. Yeah, I'm saying that's why I find the first season fascinating because of that. It's a commentary on human behavior when it comes to greed. Yeah, when it comes to greed.
It's this year. When was it?
Oh yeah, the old woman blamed her son for leaving her when he literally got dragged away by 2 guys. Yeah.
June 27th.
Okay, so this summer. Yeah, so might as well just wait till this summer. Wait for season 3 to drop. and just binge it all then. Scattered Night for $5. Thank you so much. I do my best surviving any Squid Games just to be on Mara's team. Have you seen the first season, Phil? Have you seen anything of Squid Game and what those games do entail? But appreciate it. Ella, Hale, Steph, and Mara, both of you are looking great. This is yes. Thank you for the $5 super chat. Well, see, that's the thing. Basically, is like it's like he was doing a little social experiments and pointing out even greed amongst the homeless people. A guy in his room. Hello, good to see you. So I think I can answer your question, Darrell. Like it's like I enjoyed the first season. I'm not a fan of the second season, and the third season hopefully answers all the questions that they posed in this season. So there's some resolution, but as Steph pointed out, it got Netflixed.
Yeah, I got Netflixed.
Player 69. Yeah. I think there's like only so many people that know because the first season because it was part of the first season and they made a mistake. I don't want to say anything because if you haven't watched the first season, I don't want to spoil anything. But they think that they've rectified it basically in the second season, and only to have one of the guards actively work against them. So I'm like, okay. Let's see. Hold on. Mr. T. Hello, the black guy from Guardians of the Galaxy. Yeah, Damon Hansu, who's we'll talk about him because he's blaming systemic racism.
Oh yeah. We gonna talk.
Zazie Beats, maybe. But see, there's a regalness to Storm that kind of often gets overlooked to her character. So it's like it had to be a woman that has exhibits both outer and inner strength. So it's like one of those where it's like, you have to find that right balance. Guy in terms of, I think it was Chris Gore that said he liked the mom and son. If anybody liked the characters, it's fine. It's more like I'm in the middle of the road with them. Basically, it's like I didn't hate them, but I didn't like them either. You didn't really give me any reason to like them, other than you say, for example, the pregnant girl. Basically, I want her to live because I don't want the baby to die. That's all. I don't care about her motivations at all. I don't care about the fact that what her connection is with this other player.
Yeah,
I don't care.
I really don't care about this cast. Or this group of people.
Yeah.
Nope.
Kay Roberts, hello.
And you know what the most interesting part was for me?
Hello. Mm-hmm.
The most interesting part for me was when they were doing the cookie. Right? Oh, yeah. And he's like, I've done that game before. I've done it. It's going to be an umbrella, a triangle, circle, square. He's telling what it was. And then they go and he opens it up and it's the triangle, but it's got so it's very intricate.
Yeah.
And then it ends up being a fucking dream.
Yeah, I know. I love that.
I was like, that could have been cool. That could have been interesting.
Because they're all lining up behind him. He's like, triangle is easy.
That could have been super, but no.
Worst bomb squad ever. Hey, Nomsky, hello. Let's see. Ms. Mark Views is one of my cohorts in crime and D&D. Hello, we are just wrapping up. Well, not wrapping up officially, but wrapping up to a pause in our current D&D session, and we're going to be going back to play another tabletop game in the meantime. So there's a little bit of a break from one to the other.
I bet Miss Martin uses cutthroat at D&D. Cutthroat. Take that, Stig.
Ms. Martin uses I love you, but I'm going to kind of throw you under the bus. She's the one that's I have to go down girl whenever there's a hot guy character. Hot down girl.
Oh my god. Oh!
Yeah, she's like, hello, down girl. Because Stig, our DM, he knows how to keep us happy. So he finds pictures of good-looking guys for the NPC characters he creates in the game. And so I'm like, so I basically had a joke today. I'm going to have to turn the hose on you.
Yeah, Arudai just found out that I'm scared of zombies, so he created a zombie to come in. Yeah. Bitch.
Yeah, there's a theory chain like also near me that also serves alcohol. Well, I don't know if it's a chain, but the one near me also serves alcohol. So,
oh my gosh, Mara, I have to send you photos of this whiskey bar that I found here. It's like a bookstore whiskey bar. It's so cool. I need to send you pictures of it. It's amazing.
That actually sounds really cool.
Yeah, it's a bookstore, but it's like a whiskey bar. And they have all sorts of exotic whiskeys. They have tons of whiskey. And it's not like the normal whiskey bar that I go to. That's the best whiskey bar here in town. It's a new one, and it is so cool. It's a bookstore disguised as a whiskey bar. It's amazing.
That is cool. Yeah, that is part of her action figure collection behind her because she has more off camera.
Yeah. These are statues. Harry Potter.
Thank you, Ashes. Yes.
Lego. There's a bunch of stuff.
We balance each other. Yes. I still love that. Like I still love that you turned to me and was like, I leave it to the thoughts. And I'm like, well, I'm still on Twitch. Take that. I try to make it wholesome, but this bitch is still on Twitch. And I can't. So I couldn't compete with it. But is a Wolfman? It's supposed to be a horror movie. It's like a take on the Wolfman horror movie. So we'll be seeing it Saturday. It looks like it but I haven't heard from my one brother, so I have no idea. Hey, Martin Vasquez, what is up? Mike Noss, hello. Wish I made season 2 of Lord of the G Strings. Yeah.
Not the Lord of G Strings.
Let's see. I'm not gonna say what area I'm in. Seth knows what area I'm in, so.
I do. I'm gonna go visit Mara.
Shadow Warchild, hello. Good to see you. Welcome to a new year. I hope some better things to come. Yeah.
I have made a decision, and that I'm going to go and visit Forks for my birthday. I'm very excited about it.
I know what I'm saying.
It's gonna be a special treat to me.
Yeah, there you go. This stream should be mirrored on Rumble, but like YouTube and Rumble got really weird, so I might have to like manually migrate it to Rumble. But we'll see. I don't know. It should supposed to be mirrored.
Forks from Twilight. Yeah, Forks from Twilight.
Yeah, I was like,
I keep getting recommended these reels that say like, visit Forks, visit the town of Forks.
I wonder why.
Visit the town of Forks, visit the Twilight House. Like I keep getting recommended those reels. And I remember like years and years and years ago, I was like, you know what? I would like to go and visit. Like, I wonder if they filmed it on location, and they actually did. Like, it's a real place. You can go to La Push Beach. Like, you can visit all that stuff. And so I was like, that would be cool to do that, because here's the thing. When Once Upon a Time was filming, I wanted to go to Canada and watch them film their final season, because I fucking loved Once Upon a Time. And I was like, I want to go and watch them film that. And I was never able to. I didn't get around to it. I couldn't go. And so I was like, maybe I can go visit like a location or something. And I keep getting recommended those Twilight reels. So I was like, you know what? Maybe I will. Maybe I'll go.
Gunnar Maza. Wait, Beardo's giving out advice in Elden Ring that's a crime against humanity.
Is he doing it in his what is his name?
Joe is streaming Elden Ring. I don't know if she's still streaming it or not, but she's committed to becoming an Elden Lord. And Beardo's giving her advice in the chat. Oh. And God love Beardo. He's not the one to give advice.
Oh no. What is that guy's name? Why can't I remember his name? Hold on.
I don't necessarily want to say season 2 was a cash grab, but you can definitely tell it was Netflix. Yeah, I'm doing that with Cobra Kai as well. I'm just waiting for the part 3 of the final season to drop, and I'm just gonna binge like the last 2 parts. Because I didn't even bother with part 2. I'm just waiting for the last one to drop.
I can't remember his name. So mad. I'm gonna kick myself in the butt because I can't remember his stupid name.
Sam McCabe, what is up?
What is his name?
Yeah, I saw an article where it's like check out Alice in Borderland. If if you're not happy with Squid Game season 2, check out Alice in Borderland. Like
Alice in Borderland is awesome.
I need to go back and watch.
Oh, you need to watch it. Yeah,
I was disappointed with season 2 Squid Game. So,
that's his name. Is Beardo talking like Andrew Tate? A boat?
I don't know.
Is he talking?
Maybe.
Is he going through his? He's going through his Andrew Tate phase. Is he? Is he talking like Andrew Tate? What?
I don't know. I was watching someone like John Connor's streams. I have no idea if like Beardo's like sounding like Andrew Tate or not.
A boat.
Lupita Nyong'o, she could be good. Yeah, she could be good. Nick as Storm.
Yeah, she good. A boat.
At some point, we are going to do a stream where we kind of like recap all the most if not all the shit that we've gotten ourselves into in D&D sessions. Because I do kind of recaps whenever, like, for D&D sessions that I call this one time in D&D where I'll regale the chat with what transpired in the D&D session the day before. This current D&D session would be like, I really wouldn't tell you guys, not because I can't, but because really not much happened. It was more or less like we were just going around hiring people because our characters inherited a keep in the game. So we had to like hire people to fix the walls and gates and hire people for working in the compound. So making sure I don't miss anyone. Sonic Jaded, hello.
Sup?
Let's see. I might as well be in Area 51, Gravy. I think I don't think it's like when I say mirrored on Rumble, I mean like once it's posted on YouTube, it should be mirrored over there, so you like watch the replay. I don't think I have the required number of followers or subs, or whatever you want to call it, on Rumble to stream to both YouTube and Rumble at the same time. So that's why I said like when it gets mirrored over there, I mean like migrate. It's supposed to automatically migrate over there. So
look, Mara, look.
Mad Master Porky, hello. Actually got to see the filming of Once Upon a Time.
You did. Oh, you're so lucky. I wanted to go watch them film Once Upon a Time. I love that show.
Oh! Holy shit.
I would run away. I would run away. That would scare the crap out of me.
The guy's just laughing.
Excuse me, sir.
The dude that straight kicks him in his face. Like,
Yeah.
why would you kick a statue?
I don't know.
What the fuck? I would run away. I would get so scared. I'd probably cry.
Mhm.
I would probably cry. Steph's soul would leave her body. Yes.
Souls before souls, yes. Beardo and X-Wing, okay.
A bullet.
Dr. Disrespect Minority Home is who Beardo tries to be like. Okay, yeah, tries to be like Dr. Disrespect.
Yeah, so
Yeah.
it's Dr. D and Andrew Tate, the two. Bro science.
There's also trans character. Yeah, that's what I heard. But people were like, you can't really tell, and it's not a big deal, basically, with the character. So it's like I said, I don't care if there's a trans character. I just don't want it to basically be the only thing about that character is the fact that he or she is trans. Give me a decent character. I don't fucking care. I really don't care if it's trans or not. John, hello. Hope you had a good time with the last part of your stream. Yes, thank you so much. Yeah, I do. I try to be as expressive as possible while readings, and I will get back to continuing through Fellowship of the Ring. Just this past week with all the snow and everything, and family get-togethers, I was did not have a chance to be able to do anything in the evening. Sam said this was in Australia, so that's interesting. But anyway, okay. Finally through the chat. Thank you so much, everyone. So, how about since we were talking about Squid Games, let's bring up a couple articles that I have.
Let's do it, don't let's do it. Let's go.
So I did not read this article. I just saw it. Apparently, there's a call to boycott Squid Game because of an historical inaccuracy. For one historical inaccuracy,
which is
however, the recent calls for a boycott now threaten to overturn the success in one country, with one scene from the dystopian thriller accruing intense criticism among its Vietnamese viewers. According to the Korea Times, the controversy reportedly stems from a moment in episode 5 when player 388, Dai-ho, begins to open up about his life to other competitors. When Dai-ho is asked why he was sent to join the Marines as the only son in his family, he responds that it was his father's decision. The character then explains that his father was a veteran of the Vietnam War, to which another competitor replies, "Your father must be an honorable man." For those who are a little rusty on 20th century history, this comment may not seem particularly evocative. However, Vietnamese viewers felt it glorified the heinous human rights violations committed by many South Korean soldiers while serving in Vietnam. Comments on social media platforms expressed this outrage, with one post stating, "The series whitewashes the atrocities committed by South Korean soldiers during the war." Another user added, "South Korea demands apologies and reparations from Japan for colonial rule, but boasts about its military involvement in Vietnam." I would say that's a stretch. Because to say, he mentions that his father served as a veteran of the Vietnam War. All right. That's all he says. That's all he says about his father. To which, one of the characters responds with that. But at the same time, it's it in no way goes into anything about glorifying.
The character who mentions his father, is that the one that's pretending to be?
See, the thing is, I don't. Spoiler alert, chat. All right, spoiler alert. I don't think he's pretending to be a Marine. I think he got PTSD. I think You ever read Red Badge of Courage?
Yes, and I get that, but I feel like when they gave him the gun, he didn't know what to do or how to even use it. So, if you have PTSD, I feel like you would know.
I don't necessarily mean PTSD. I think it means he ran away, deserted. Basically, I think he was in the Marines, but deserted.
Really?
I think so. Basically, because you see his reaction when the conflict starts.
Yeah.
And it's very much kind of like Red Badge of Courage, where the main character runs away as soon as the conflict happens. He runs away. That's what I feel like is with this character, where it's he's telling the truth that he was in the Marines, but he's not. He's leaving out the parts that he never finished, or anything like that. He deserted. He went AWOL. And he's trying to build himself up, and and he's lying about that, because once he found out that one of the other characters was a fellow Marine, he felt well, I can't be honest. I had to lie about that and act like I was totally totally did all this.
I don't know. To me, it came off as he's lying.
He's lying about something. I just don't think he's lying about being in the Marines. I think he's lying about his entirety of his service. That's what I think.
Okay. I feel like he's just lying that he's a Marine.
Well, either way.
That's
but
what I
but
think.
that's like but that's like
Because,
essentially the
you're not
example
the
he
only
said.
one that says that like it could be PTSD. But when I was like, yeah, okay, I understand that it totally could be. But before that scene even happens, he doesn't even know how to use the gun, how to put the strap on it to wear it.
So
like that's, you know what I mean? So I was just like, see, he has to be lying.
Mm-hmm. Well, I'm saying like that's why I say like he could have like went AWOL in his like basic
But
like training.
wouldn't he have
training.
already known? He would have already been taught how to use the gun, how to wear
Not
the
necessarily,
gun.
depending on when he left basic training, he would not have learned necessarily. Because when I went through basic training, it wasn't until like a certain week that we actually learned how to use our use an M16 and as well as strip it and where the magazine releases and things like that. So it depends on when he went AWOL. So technically he could have gone to basic training and went AWOL not long into it, but still before. Like I'm saying, like you don't learn to use how to use a gun right away necessarily in basic training. So it's not like he went in there and learned how to use a gun soon. I'm playing knowing like because I'm a military vet. No, like from my experience, you don't not necessarily learn weapons training right away.
Yeah, I know, but like I think he's lying. I really think he's lying about being a vet, about being a Marine. I think he's lying.
I'm saying because. So I'm saying like there's something like he's not being truthful about. I don't know, but the fact is like I'm saying like that's just the line. That's just the line where he brings up his father, and now it's gotten calls for a boycott in Vietnam because of one line, and which I think is a stretch. So, and I don't think that's all he said. Backlash even reached Vietnamese authorities, and the Vietnam Cinema Department is currently in the process of reviewing Squid Game Season 2 to determine whether it has violated any of the country's film laws. If so, the series would likely be pulled from Netflix Vietnam. Yeah, so I'm not going to go into the rest of this article because I might go into spoilers. But that's it. It's like just that one character and what he mentioned about his father, which is again... I mean, like that's why I'm with Trey. It's like well, during the Vietnam War, the Viet Cong committed atrocities against, the enemy as well. Like, should we boycott anything from Vietnam, just because they kind of like gloss over that little fact? Like you committed atrocities too, so it's not like it's like like you were fucking angels during the Vietnam War. So.
And I unfortunately don't have. I'm not shy about it. I don't have enough knowledge of history to give an opinion on this.
Well, I'm just saying, it's like I don't exactly have extensive knowledge either, but I know it's like there were atrocities all around in the Vietnam War. So it's like Vietnam wasn't exactly angels in this entire conflict. So to act like oh my god. Someone mentioned the Vietnam War, like his father served in Vietnam, and failing to mention the atrocities the South Korean army committed against the Vietnamese people. And I'm like, okay, then you admit the atrocities you committed against, like the enemy as well, basically, like tit for tat, essentially. If you're gonna bitch about this one line in the entirety of season 2, when there's, I'd say, plenty more to criticize in the season than just that one line, then how about we boycott your shit? Because you committed atrocities against us. I'm just saying.
I'm sorry. I saw Gigawatt's comment.
Buy that chart. Yes. Yep.
You keep clicking off of it.
I keep like, no, like you're going to buy this charger.
You keep clicking off.
Well, this is what I say, Shadow War Child. When you try to please everyone, you end up pleasing no one. You're inevitably going to piss someone or something.
Yeah, you can't please everyone. You can't please everyone.
So, I'm saying, like, it's like, if I were those behind Squid Game, I wouldn't give two shits about this, basically. Because like they're making the literal mountain out of a molehill over one line, in my opinion. When there's more to criticize about season 2 than that, so I'm like, If that's what you want to focus on, then
narratively, plot wise, yes, but
there's more to criticize.
they're zeroing in on this.
Mm-hmm.
So is it overblown? Is it too much for them to be we're going to review it?
Yeah, I think that it's overblown, in my opinion. Because then, if they were to expand upon that and try to gloss over what South Koreans did in the Vietnam War with more dialogue, then maybe I could see them being upset. About it. I wouldn't exactly agree with it, but maybe I could see them being upset. But it's that character mentioning that his father served in the Vietnam War, and then one character saying, "Your father must be an honorable man," and that was the extent of the conversation. Essentially, when it came to that.
I mean, there are countries that ban movies for far less.
I know. I think those countries are overblown as well. Like basically, I think it's stupid, basically, because there's plenty of blame to go around in conflicts. Once the fog of war lifts, there's plenty of blame to go around. Hell, we weren't even fucking angels during the Vietnam War either. As much as I love my country, we weren't angels either. Or but Vietnam still tries to buy our shit. So yeah, I'm just saying. I think that's a stretch. I think that's a fucking stretch. And anyway, the other Squid Game article that I have, which is not exactly cringe, but at least I respect the actor who says this, where he admits basically no work can be free of criticism. Basically, or mixed reviews addressed by a frontman star, no work can be free of criticism.
Mm-hmm.
So at least
he's not wrong. He's not wrong.
Yeah, he's not wrong. So he's not wrong, and at least he's not attacking the critics.
Yeah,
basically.
He's not attacking anybody. He understands that people are going to not like something.
He says right here, and I'll try to zoom in. Here's the quote. "I respect those opinions. In fact, no work can be free of criticism. I personally found it fun. I thought that the director Hwang Dong, I'm sorry, I don't want to butcher this. Is a very smart person." So basically, he said, it's kind of
that's a really good answer. That's a really good answer. I respect your opinion. It was fun for me, but I personally found it fun. Yeah. Yeah, that's a really good answer. Good for him. Bravo. Yeah. Great answer.
So I respected that. And it's I'm not going to go into the entirety of the article because I might go into spoilers. But for those who do not know, the front man is basically the man in the black mask in season 1, basically, and he has more of a presence in this season than in the previous season. So we kind of expand upon his character a bit in this season. Hopefully, have some resolution to his character in season 3 because it's
what happened to his brother? Where did his brother go?
His brother is the one that's on the boat with the.
Yeah, I know, but
that's where it's left.
They got blown up. They're looking for the island. That's right. See how bad this is. Yeah. See how bad this season is. I couldn't even remember the brother. I had to rack my brain around what happened to his brother. That's how bad the season was. But I respect his answer. That's a good answer. I think that him saying that I personally found it really fun. I think a lot of actors in Hollywood right now, because they're personally involved, oh, I made this, how dare you not like it, and then they get mad and lash out because they take their films and their roles very personally or whatever. They think that they did a great job, so why don't you? I respect his answer. I think that that he's nothing is free of criticism. Feel free to criticize it. I respect that, but I had fun and I thought the director was great. That's such a good answer. Why can't we get more of that? Seriously,
it's you remember the actor who played Jet Black in that horrendous Cowboy Bebop adaptation on Netflix. It's kind of similar answer that he gave, basically, where it's he was I see where the critics are coming from, but I personally had fun. And I'm good, okay, fine. It's that's the answer that you're you should give, basically, where it's you understand that there's going to be critics, but you didn't exactly have to shit on what you worked on. If say you had fun. I personally had fun. I enjoyed it. I like playing the character, but I understand that not everyone's going to be pleased. Basically, hello, Jimmy. I think that he was actually telling his true story, just basically pretending to be someone else. So the story we got, I think, was true. I think there was truth to it. Let's put it that way. He was lying about who he was, and if you watch season 2, you understand. You also understand me when I say that. But I think there was truth to it because there is. I just watched the season, so it's fresher in my mind than it is for Steph. There was a conversation between his brother and not their mother because they are actually half brothers. So between his stepmother and his half brother, about what happened with this character's wife. So I think there was truth to it. There was truth to it when he was talking. He was just lying about who he was. So yeah. But anyway, yeah. So I saw that and I was like, you know what? Let's respect. So, and for those who do not know, this fucker right here is the Thanos asshole.
Thanos.
Yeah.
Thanos.
Anyway, I don't know. What do you have?
Oh, this just in. Happy 2025. A massive coronal hole spanning a quarter of the sun's circumference opens, enabling unusually fast solar winds to race towards Earth.
Oh, goody.
Yay. It's 2025. Are you feeling it? Let's go.
Hello, Mr. Bentham.
Solar winds.
But yeah, he
Look at that
he
crack.
annoyed me.
Look at that hole.
Yeah.
Trey,
like,
hey, are you safe,
me.
by the way? Are you safe? He said
he
so
he could
more
see the
fire
fires.
for me.
He
Are
could
you
see,
safe? You living on the street? Trey, did you lose your home?
No, he said yes, he's safe.
Okay, good. Good. Okay.
Hey, I blame Mazza. Yeah.
Yeah.
So
a nice hole in the sun.
Yes, massive cornholio.
There's a hole in the sun. I'm fine, but I see a smoke cloud. Oh wow.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, he was saying like you were saying yesterday that Malibu is like gone. So that's just insane. And there's people still trying to blame climate change. I'm like,
so
yeah,
stupid.
When there was an arson. Yeah, when there was an arsonist. Yeah. Setting in Brave Megatron, number for 36 months. Like you say, I am the Dominator, I am the Destroyer, I am Megatron. The universe shall hear my name and tremble, because I'm gorgeous.
He gorgeous.
Yes, you are Stunning Brave Megatron. I miss your old avatar with the Stunning Brave boobs.
Yeah, the
Megatron.
boobs. Bring them back. Oh no. Climate control emptied out all of the fire hydrants. Oh no, how dare climate control do that?
Yeah. It was basically a clusterfuck all around. It was like a perfect storm of basically perfect storm of clusterfucks. This
is supposed to be like a wholesome thing, but it just makes me angry.
Mm-hmm.
Look. The best news, fire victim Casey Colvin, whose home burned down in the what is that? Palisades fire. Palisades fire just found and reunited with his dog Oreo, who spent 5 nights surviving amidst the rubble.
Aww.
This is supposed to be wholesome.
It's Tika Tika. It's Tika Tika. It's Tika Tika. Hi, Boo Boo. How's the fire? Oh, honey. Oh, honey. Oh, my God. You're alive. You're alive. Oh, honey. Oh,
You couldn't take that dog with them?
You can take him back. Oh, thank you, Jesus. Oh, thank you, God. NBC. Where's NBC? Where are you, Liz? Thank you. Oh, honey, thank you. Oh, God almighty. Oh, Jane. Oh, Jane.
It's supposed to be wholesome, but I'm like, why did you leave your dog behind?
Well, that's what I was asking. I'm saying how small the dog is, regardless of the size of the dog. I'm like, why did you leave the dog? Like, that's the size of dog where you could grab and run.
Yeah. It's a small dog. Why did you leave your dog behind? What the heck? It's supposed to be like so wholesome. Like, oh, they're reunited. The poor dog spent 5 days amongst the rubble. Why did you leave your dog there? It's supposed to be a super wholesome video, but it pisses me the fuck off. Like, I'm so happy. Thank goodness the dog survived. But
Yeah.
take it away from this homeowner. This dog owner doesn't care about his dog. Otherwise, he wouldn't have left it behind.
Hell, my
dog
dog
is
is
small.
my dog's a lab pit bull mix, and I'd fucking find a way to take her with me.
Yeah, that dog is small. Like you carry it with you. Carry it with. Why did you leave it behind? It's supposed to be so wholesome, and it pisses me off.
Yeah.
Stupid.
Yeah, climate change.
Where's NBC?
Where's
Where's the camera? Where's the news camera? Take that dog away.
Gunnar Moss. I mean, I'm gonna take a couple shots because you super chats. Oi, Steph, can you speak in an Indian accent for a few minutes?
What?
Thank you. Come again.
Which kind of Indian?
I'll say like what. Wait, like the accent you typically hear in like a nail salon. You have boyfriend?
Oh, hey, honey, why you not have?
Oh, honey, why you not married? You have boyfriend?
Oh, honey, why you not have boyfriend? I make you look reason. I make you look nice.
I make you look nice. Get a man. You get boyfriend.
Yeah, your nail. How you want
you
do
nail?
your nail?
You get boyfriend.
We need to stop.
I know, but I'm saying like that's the accent I can do. That sounds like what you hear in a nail salon.
I don't know how to do. I don't really know how to do accents.
The only thing I know about an Indian accent is like, thank you, come again.
I can't do accents. Like I'm terrible. The only reason I can do that is because of the stand-up comic that I used to listen to. She did a bit like that. And had to do with the nail salon. That's the only reason I can kind of do that one. But like, I don't know how to do it. Oh, you making my father so proud? I don't Yes, that is the way to pull viewers. I can't do it. I don't know how to do it.
So, have you seen Nosferatu yet?
No, I haven't. I need to go see it. I haven't seen it yet. Yeah. You know what I did see, Mara? You'll be so proud of me.
What?
I watched 28 Days Later.
What did you think? I told you it was not zombies; it was a virus. But what did you think?
No, it was scary as hell. I was.
Well, it's not supposed to be. It's not supposed to be wholesome.
I was.
But it's not zombies. It's not zombies.
Yeah,
it's a virus.
I was screaming throughout that movie. So we do watch parties on Locals, and like they get to vote on what to watch.
Yeah.
And we were supposed to watch the Batman, right? That was the plan. Mm-hmm. And then that got rescheduled. So like we were trying to figure out another movie to watch. And since what is his name? The guy's name that stars in 28 Days Later?
Oh, Cillian Murphy?
Yeah, so his name, he was in the news because of 28 Years Later.
Yeah.
So we're like, oh, okay, 28 Days Later. And so that's what we watched. And I was screaming. I was wearing a hoodie, like I was wrapped up. I had a pillow in front of me to like block everything. There were some things that I couldn't look at. But I could hear it. And here's what sucked, is that the movie was playing here, so on this screen. So I was watching it on this screen. And then like something would pop up and I didn't want to look at it. So I would turn and I would look at this screen over here. But I was sharing my screen. So like StreamYard was on this side. So I would go this way to not look at it. And I would end up looking at it anyways. And I would start yelling.
I don't see her watching 28 Weeks Later.
So I might have to. Hold on. Let me see what people are voting for. I'm going to have to watch 28 Weeks Later. Yeah. Because right now, so we watch it. We do Geeks and Gamers. We do watch parties for Geeks and Gamers over on Locals. We do them every Thursday, and like, you have to vote on the next movie. So they wanted to keep it zombie themed. Yay!
It's okay. Technically not zombies, but like they're voting for 28 Weeks Later.
It is zombies, Mara. They sound like zombies.
They do not die and come back to life. Hence, they are not zombies.
They sound like zombies, Mara. They sound like zombies. They're basically.
She is so mad. I'm pointing out zombie lore, and like she just gets so mad.
They sound like zombies. So now we have to watch 28 Weeks Later.
What are the other choices?
But they told me that it has Jeremy Renner in it, so I'm kind of happy.
Yeah, Jeremy Renner.
Yeah.
But what were
so
the
I'm kinda
like?
happy. I
How
love
many
Jeremy
choices do
Renner.
they get?
Huh?
How many choices do people get? Like like for,
Two.
like,
They get to pick between two movies. I put two movies out there. So I put 28 Weeks Later and World War Z, and 28 Weeks Later is winning against World War.
Yeah, they're not zombies. It's a rage virus. Thank you, Daniel. It's a rage virus. That's why they
Oh,
act the way they do. It's not. They don't die and come back to life.
They still
That
look
would make
like
them zombies.
Activists caused it. Yeah, activists caused the virus. Blame the activists. They wanted to free the monkeys, and
Have you seen Zombieland or Shaun of the Dead?
No, I can't watch zombie movies. Like not even Zombieland or Shaun of the Dead. I can't watch them, but I'm being forced to, and I don't like it. It's scary.
I wouldn't. If she cannot handle 28 Days Later and 28 Weeks Later, then she's sure herself is not going to handle the Resident Evil movies. I love you, Steph, but you cannot, like, you wouldn't be able to handle those.
Nope.
The big thing I remember about 28 Days Later was the scientist at the beginning. If for those who know like British TV series, I know that actor from his recurring roles on Knowing Me, Knowing You, with Steve Coogan. Steve Coogan plays a character called Alan Partridge, and I'm Alan Partridge. He plays like a character on those shows, or a recurring character or something. And I was like, as soon as I saw him in that movie, I was like, oh, that's that guy. That's what I remember about the beginning of 28. I can't speak tonight. 28 Days Later. And yes, they test the virus on the scientists at the beginning where like the animal rights activists are freeing these monkeys, and he's trying to tell them like don't fucking release these because they're infected. That actor, I was like, oh, he was an Alan Partridge. Yeah, so Disparu knows what I'm talking about. Like I know that, I know that. I was like, oh, that actor. That's what I remember from the beginning of 28 Days Later. I don't think. Did you see Batista's new movie trailer? The one the movie he is in with Mia Jovovich.
No. What is it called? Because I have 3 trailers pulled up. I'll pull that one up too.
What's it called? The Lost Lands or something like that? It's actually based on a book that George R.R. Martin wrote. Just look up his new trailer.
Okay.
The Lost Lands.
The Lost Lands. The Lost Lands. Okay. Let me look.
It looks like a Sci-Fi Channel movie released in theaters. That's what it comes off.
Oh, I love Sci-Fi Channel movies. Here we go. In the Lost Lands. Yes? All right, yeah, I'll share it. Stop looking at your phone. I'm sharing my screen.
I'm sorry.
If you've got the time and the stomach for it, I've got a story for you.
Okay, I already kind of like it.
The world you know is gone, consumed by the flames of a great war long ago. All that's left now are the Lost Lands.
I'm looking for a guide. Someone who knows the Lost Lands.
Why you want to leave the city?
I'm looking for a great treasure. Immense power.
Friends of yours?
I don't have many friends.
Me neither.
Two-headed snake?
Yeah.
Find them.
Outside these walls, laws of nature, they don't apply. It won't be easy. Prepare yourself.
Why are I don't know. I saw the bald-headed lady. I'm like, I don't.
Yeah, do work.
Where goes?
Her power grows stronger by the day. Our time is running out. She has become a symbol of their defiance. Go with the Overlord! This woman needs to die.
Hand her over and we'll let you live.
Sorry about that.
Sorry. She hired me first.
Your fate was sealed when you met me.
This is the moment you've been working for.
It's not too late to turn back.
One always has to die.
Fighting Batista.
So, how'd you like my story?
I still don't know how it ends.
What is that?
I never read the book, so I couldn't tell you.
Is that supposed to be her and Batista?
I don't know. Hey, Metalong and Dan Blackroyd. Batista's new instant quality check fail. He has taken the crown from Steven Seagal and Vin Diesel. Yes. The thing with Batista is he's shown with, as I said in my Discord yesterday, that he's shown with the proper direction that he can be a good actor. Not a great actor, but a good actor. Like with a small role in Blade 2049. And his role in Knock at the Cabin. Like he was very good.
I liked Knock
Yeah,
at the Cabin.
he was very good in Knock at the Cabin.
Yeah, he was good in
However, it's movies like this and Army of the Dead where it's like he reminds me of an ape learning how to use tools for the first time. So it's like he either needs to be more judicious with the roles he picks or fire his current agent and hire a new one. Because like I said, he's shown that he can. But then he takes roles like this. So I'm like, yeah. And Killer's, I have to say to watch Killer's Game, but Trey saying Killer's Game he was good in. So it's like, he said he didn't want to be the next Rock, but then he's taking roles like this.
Yeah.
So it's like, if you don't want to be the next Rock, then you take more roles like Knock at the Cabin.
Like Knock at the Cabin. I wonder if it's the whole, I'm a muscular man in Hollywood, came from WWE. I'm paying my dues with these types of movies before I guess turn and become a serious actor or something. I don't know.
I don't know.
But this doesn't look like, I was interested at the beginning because I thought it was going to be something different, but then it ended up being this, and I'm like, I'll wait for reviews.
Yeah. So I'm like,
I'll wait
for
reviews.
I'm like,
doesn't. I don't like the way it's the color grading. The color grading is weird.
The only movie I can say right now that I'm looking forward to, in a sense, is that Love Hearst movie that we watched the trailer for last year. The one where it's I'm gonna say short round. Yeah, like where I love when he basically nails this guy's hand to the fence or whatever, it's a railing, and he's the guy's jumping over fences, and he goes, "Look at this little spider monkey ninja."
Yeah.
So I saw that in the theaters when I went to go see another movie, and I was like, okay, I want to see that. That comes out February 7th. I want to see that. And Hard Eyes, that's that slasher movie, doesn't have to be great as long as it's entertaining. That Hard Eyes movie, I just wanted a fun slasher movie. It doesn't have to be peak cinema.
This looks terrible.
Yeah.
This looks so bad.
I don't get, like I said, I haven't read the book, so I have no idea.
Look at his hand right here. Look at his hand. Look at his hand.
Another movie I'm looking forward to. Have you seen the trailer for this? Is that Fight or Flight with Josh Hartnett, where he plays an assassin on a plane that has other assassins on it. So he has to defend himself on this flight. Oh, you need to watch it.
Okay.
It looks interesting.
Is it new?
I can't remember when it's supposed to be released, but it's going to be released this year. I think it's called Fight or Flight. I believe it's called.
I like Josh Hartnett. Oh, this trailer came out yesterday. Okay.
Yeah.
He's blonde.
Yeah, he's blonde hair. Yeah. Well, this I think is a clip of it basically, but those will give you
a clip.
Yeah, I think this will give you an idea. First clip.
Oh, I'm gonna look. This looks so ridiculous. I'm
I know.
all in. I'm in. I am so in. I'm all in for this. The music too. The music.
Yeah.
Dude, the music is perfect.
Yeah.
Hang on. Let me find the actual trailer.
Yeah. I'll look
what?
up the companion trailer. I haven't watched the companion trailer yet.
You know what? I'm happy that Josh Hartnett is back in movies again. I don't know if because I haven't really watched him in anything. That's all I see.
I finally watched Sonic 3 and I enjoyed it. It definitely sets up a fourth.
Hold on.
Yeah, it's like feels like Bullet Train and Air, basically. Bullet Train vibes.
All right, I found the trailer.
Which I love Bullet Train.
All right. Oh.
You're gonna die young, man.
If I die in your bar, you can sell my organs to pay my tab.
I don't think they're worth what they used to be.
No. I can't. I just can't run anymore. I'm done.
Just name your price then. I can give you your life back. I can clear your name. Come on. I just need you to get to the airport.
You put me on a no-fly list.
If you want what I'm offering, you need to be on it. We're tracking a high-value target. I need you to take them into custody alive.
Like his shirt.
Happy faces.
Whoa. I got it. It's okay.
They gave you enough silencing to put down a horse. There isn't a country in the Western Hemisphere that doesn't have a bounty on the ghost's head. You think you're gonna take my bounty? $10 million.
Are you telling me that plane is full of killers?
Oh my god, even the flight attendant?
Yeah.
You're looking for someone that's on this plane.
And you don't know which passenger they're looking for. There you are. There are dozens of people on the plane looking to kill you.
I never asked you to protect me.
What is going on? Who's killing who?
Okay, like I really love it. This looks good. This looks really good.
They have
Who does?
It's Bullet Train on a plane, basically.
Did we just put a paranoid psychopath in the mix?
What the heck? Oh my god, stop it. Okay. I'm gonna watch this movie.
It looks so ridiculous. I just like.
It looks ridiculous. It looks good. It looks ridiculously awesome. I would totally watch that. February 6th. That is going to be my Valentine's Day movie.
I don't care if they already showed us who the target was. I just like I want to watch it for the ridiculous premise that there's going to be a bunch of killers on this plane after this one target, and it's Josh Hartnett's going to be taking on all of them on a fucking plane.
Yeah. Oh, wait, I'm going to be out of town when that releases. Shit. Oh, well, that's okay. I'll go watch it at the theater anyway.
Yeah,
that looks so good. That looks ridiculously awesome.
Yeah. I'm saying it's so over the top. It's like it could be entertaining good.
Yeah. And you know what? It doesn't look like a switch like that other movie was with
Argyle.
Yeah. We thought it was something completely different. Yeah.
Yeah. This have you seen Bullet Train?
No.
If you watch Bullet Train, I'm not saying it's like Bullet Train. If you watch Bullet Train, you might get a feel for what fight or flight is going to be like. And you kind of do need to watch Bullet Train. I think it's a good movie. I enjoyed it. You need to have Wesley Snipes as passenger 57. Yeah. Yeah. So.
I'm happy to see Josh Hartnett like back in
Is there?
theaters.
It's a companion
He
trailer
was in
on
Oppenheimer. Like, let's go.
on X.
And he was in a Trap. I didn't really like Trap, but I didn't like the storyline with Trap. I thought the storyline was a little dumb, but he was good in it. He played a really good serial killer, like a really good villain. He was crazy, and he sold it. I want to go see that. It looks good. Fight or Flight. All right.
Okay, here's a guess. If you're talking about the Jack Quaid, Sophie Thatcher movie, I guess this is a trailer because someone was asking if we had seen it. So I'm like, no, but let me just share my screen. I found it on X. So, all right.
My love must be a kind of polite love.
Ugh.
All right. I only have eyes for you.
Whoa!
Barbarian was fucking awful. Ugh.
I know it's gonna sound cheesy, but the moment we locked eyes, there was just a spark.
This is like a fucked up Bonnie and Clyde.
Oh my god!
Okay. This is like a fucked up Bonnie and Clyde.
I don't think so. Like that, he looks like he's holding her hostage. Like he kidnapped her.
Mike's saying she's a sex bot, but at the same time, it's like she seems to have it's a sex bot movie, but she has like artificial intelligence to her because she's.
Wait, no, she can't be a sex. She's a sex bot. She's crying. What are you talking about?
I'm just saying, like, there's some type of artificial intelligence to her if that's the case, because she's showing human emotions.
Oh,
like,
so she's a sex bot? Aw. Well, if she was like
there was another movie I saw with Jack Quaid who's going to be in it, which looks like it could be interesting. And that is like where his character literally can't feel any pain because he's born with that condition where you can't feel any pain. And he's like, he falls for this girl who ends up getting kidnapped, so he goes after the guys who did it. And there's scenes where it's like they're like, obviously he should be feeling pain for what they're doing, and he's like looking down, and they're like wondering why he's not showing any emotion, and he goes like, "Oh, ow, ow!" Like he's like, "Ow!" Like he can't feel anything.
Oh man, I wish that she wasn't a sex bot or a synth. Yeah, a synthetic. Like that kills it. I don't want to see it now.
Yeah, Novocaine. Yeah,
I don't want to see it now. It looks
pain, so.
dumb. Never mind. I thought he I don't know, kidnapped some woman or something like that.
Well, that's
and
what
like,
I thought.
he is, and it looked like he's like trained her to act a certain way, behave a certain way. You can't show any emotions or I'll kill you, which is why like when her hand was over the fire, arms basically on fire, and she can't she can't do anything. She can't move. She can't do anything. That's more interesting than she's a sex bot. Have you seen the trailer for A Working Man?
I don't think no, not yet. I like show that because Trey was asking me. He's like, that's the new Jason Statham movie, right? That's coming out.
Yes.
Don't listen.
Here we go. Let's watch it. I thought it looked good, but I mean it's typical Jason Statham movie.
Yeah.
So listen, today's gonna be hard. Let's all go home with the same amount of fingers that we came with. Let's get it.
When my wife passed and I left the Royal Marines, a lot of people would have given up on me. You gave me a job. You were patient with me. You, Carla, Jenny, you're my family.
Excuse me, it's not your business. I'm good, boss.
Levin, was that some military shit?
Hey, you didn't see anything.
Just get my back if I ever need it.
Jenny's missing.
She went out with her friends on Friday.
The police don't have the resources to work these cases. They take a report and forget about it.
Please, find our daughter.
They don't want to look for her because she's a Latina.
Where's the girl?
You a cop?
You wish I was a cop.
Yo, these guys are next level.
Look at those bricks.
I like that Jason
You ain't a
Statham doesn't
cop.
even try to
You're
have
working
like an
man.
American accent or
That's right.
anything. He's
Let's
just
play.
Jason Statham.
Yeah.
This isn't just some kidnapping. This is human trafficking. Remember Gunny?
Your blind ward buddy that doesn't know he's blind?
That's the one. You shot a foot to the left, I'll be dead.
I wanted you dead, you'd be dead. I will be your weapon sommelier for this evening. This is the real beast here. Game 14.
Is that David Harbour?
Alice. Then I added a Bluetooth scope.
Oh my god.
Machine.
There's a special place, high rollers only. They can do anything as long as they pay.
Gangs, the mob, corrupt government officials, they're all involved in human trafficking. You're in the payroll too.
You killed your way into this. You're gonna have to kill your way out of it.
Food as much.
All of this is for a girl.
I'm not stopping until I bring her home. That's for slapping that woman.
That woman was my wife.
That's for slapping your wife.
Who are you? What are you?
What are you? It's Beekeeper, but with Latinos. You know, I don't even care.
I
I'm gonna go
don't
see
even
it.
care because like Jason Statham has embraced it basically. Like, you know, like these are the roles that are his bread and butter.
Yeah.
Basically. So it's like more power to him. Essentially.
Yeah, hell, I'm gonna go see it. I don't even care. It's Beekeeper with Latinos. I'm gonna
Yeah.
go see it.
So,
you know what I'm not gonna go see, Mara? Is this piece of shit movie right here. This disgusting bitch put out
how are you kind of pregnant? What the fuck is that title?
Look.
Looking good, mama.
Hey, have you ever felt like you were so close to having it all? But there was one little secret.
You look so beautiful. Yeah, it's probably because I'm pregnant.
You lost control of.
Oh, how dare you walk around with that fake fucking belly?
What am I gonna do? Do you ever tell like such a big lie you don't know how to get out of it?
How's your pregnancy going?
Oh my God, so cute.
Yeah.
Hi.
Cute little face almost tore my asshole open.
I've always known I want a family. Have you ever dated a pregnant woman?
You're the least pregnant person I've ever.
Wow.
Yeah.
You wait till they're crowning.
Yeah, I want them to be like 2 weeks away from dropping.
Women don't share what it's like. It's so.
I don't understand how she's keeping this thing going. You can
Yeah.
only be pregnant for 9 months, and she looks hella pregnant.
Yeah, I'm like that's
So what the fuck?
that is a belly where she should be ready to pop.
Yeah.
I'm
She
like,
looks
what?
hella pregnant.
isolating. How do you really feel during your pregnancy?
I'm angry.
I ate a cupcake out of the trash can last night.
I can't stop masturbating to weird stuff, like the Golden Bachelor.
Get the hell out of here.
You know, we should have more like secrets.
What if someone you know catches you with it? You smell that? It's like burnt plastic.
Why am I listening to you? You have 3 active restraining orders against you.
Which says to me there are 3 people out there who sees my passion. I show up at their work. I show up at their house. I show up at their mother's house. I'm fucking everywhere.
The most important relationship you're ever going to have.
The belly is fake. The struggle is real. What even is this? This looks so stupid.
What struggle?
The struggle of being a woman, Mara. Clearly, it's the struggle of being a woman. You know what I find weird? Is that she gets a date while she's pregnant.
Yeah.
And she has that relation. I guess she's gonna have that relationship going while she's pregnant. But like,
it's like, what was that Jennifer
is this
Lopez
the part
movie?
right here? Is this the part where it all falls apart? Like he finds out that she's not pregnant, that he lied.
Maybe. It's
So
like kind of like a reverse Jennifer Lopez movie where it's like she's really pregnant and then finds Mr. Right because she gets that and artificially inseminated. What movie is that?
But it makes oh wait, what movie is that? I don't even know. What movie is that?
Yeah, she decides to take it basically not wait, like basically it's like she's not wait for a man. She like gets artificially inseminated, and then after she like goes through the procedure, then she finds Mr. Right, but then she's going through the relationship while she's pregnant with another man's children, essentially.
I don't even know.
Plan.
What
Thank
that
you.
is.
Backup plan.
Oh,
Just kind of like a reverse backup plan
I
sort of
don't even know
situation.
what that movie was. Didn't sound like anything I've watched. But like, it makes me ask. It begs the question: did the guy break up with her because she lied and she's not pregnant, or did the guy break up with her because she's not pregnant, and like that was one of the reasons why he wanted to be with her? Like, oh, you're pregnant, it's adorable, it's so cute.
Which would make it weird, wouldn't it?
Yeah, I know.
I'm like, that would make it weird. I'm like, what fucking fetish do you have where it's like you're all about dating pregnant women? Like,
This is a stupid movie. Okay, we'll finish it up. It only has a few, like 30 seconds left.
Is with yourself.
For being a stupid tit-faced jerk butt. Oh, it is you, my friend, that has the face of a tit. Can you two bitches calm down? You can't even come up with proper fucking swear words at this point.
How far along are you, judging by your facial bloating? 5 months?
Break your fucking neck.
What was that? I've been a freaking rat. I would be too if my ankles were that big.
why is Amy Schumer still a thing? I want to know.
I don't know.
And someone like
Stop
who?
being a thing.
What was being smoked in that room that this movie was greenlit?
Yeah. Like, hey, I have a great idea for a movie. It's this girl who has, because she's going to play that girl that has problems with relationships or has a fear of commitment. That's the only type of part that she can play, right? She has problems getting a man. And so in order to feel seen, in order to feel important, let me just put on this pregnant belly and I get treated so nice by people around me. How awful is that? Who came up with that? That is so stupid.
That is fucking stupid. You know what? Let's go right into like another stupid. And Damon Hansu. Like again, if you don't know who this is, well, I mean, he had a reasonably good stretch of a career in the early 2000s, roughly. But now he's claiming that he's struggling to make a living. He's struggling to make a living in Hollywood, and he's blaming systemic racism. Essentially, so this guy.
He's poor in Hollywood. He's Hollywood poor.
Like, he's Hollywood poor, right? And he's not exactly an unknown actor, right? He's not exactly well known, but he's not an unknown actor. But like this is like one of his quotes, which I like found funny. I was like skimming through this article, And where is it? Oh yeah, he talked about being snubbed at the Oscars. I don't know, maybe because you were a newcomer then. I don't know, maybe because like you didn't get nominated. You just happened to be in like in a nominated film. So
yeah.
Where is it? Where's this quote? Oh, I still have to prove why I need to get paid, he shared. They always come at me with a complete lowball. We only have this much for the role, but we love you so much and we really think you can bring so much. Film after film, it's a struggle. I have yet to meet the film that paid me fairly.
See,
that's the key thing.
Is why he needs a better agent.
Yeah.
That's why he needs a better agent. We only have this much for the role. But we want to have you on. We really think you can bring. Okay, well, pay me what I'm worth, right? Like this is my minimum to be in your film. If you don't want to pay that, then I will pass on your film. But it seems to me that like if he's gotten this, if people are saying this to him over and over, it's because maybe that's his reputation in Hollywood. Oh, we can get this actor. He's, an Academy Award. He's been nominated for all of these awards. A fantastic actor, and we can get him for a bargain. You know what I mean? Like that seems to be his reputation, because if so many people are coming at him, because he said they always come at me with this low ball, that's probably because you have a reputation for accepting low ball offers. You need a new agent who can really get what you're worth, who can really negotiate for you. That's the word I was looking for. Who can really negotiate for you. You need a better agent. And you also need, I'm sorry, but you need to be better with money, because like I when I saw this, I was like, how much is he worth? Because he has been in a lot of films. So I had to look it up, and I saw that he's worth $4 million.
I like $4 million. That'd be like nice chunk of change for like, for most people
he
right
went
now.
Out and like he bought a $2 million mansion, and he has to he's having to rent that out. So he's not living in that mansion. He has to rent it out because he can't afford it. So he's worth $4 million, but he bought a $2 million mansion. No, you don't make $4 million by $2 million. Yeah, that's too much upkeep.
First off, you don't accept every role. Basically, it's like you said, get a better agent, because to fight for what you believe you should be worth in terms of like getting paid per role. Basically, so if you kept accepting the lowball offers, well, they're going to keep coming at you with lowball offers. And two, if you're only worth so much, then you don't buy something that's at least half of what you're worth, because compounded interest is going to be more than what you're worth.
Yes.
So
exactly.
You don't do that. Even I know that.
I don't know when he bought that mansion, but I read that he bought that mansion because that was one of the things that he talked about. That he bought a mansion and now he's not living in it because he has to rent it out. But I'm wondering if he bought that mansion when he was getting all of these critical acclaims and all of these awards, and he thought that he was going to make it big, and then he would book roles, but he wasn't getting paid as much as he thought he would be. So I'm wondering if that's when he bought his mansion, oh, I'm going to be booking all of these roles, so I'll be able to afford it, instead of let me just buy something that I can afford now. You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm. Or be willing to take the risk to turn down work until better offers come in.
Yeah.
So there's it's he's basically not taking the blame that he should be taking. So
right.
It's not my fault. It's not my fault. I'm this is all everything else is happening around me, but whatever decisions I'm making, it's not my fault.
No. It must be because I'm black. It's not because he's black. He's a very good actor. I've seen him in plenty of things. And I think that he's a great actor. It doesn't matter what he's in, right? He was in that Queen Latifah movie, Beauty Shop.
Yeah.
And he was great in it. I was just why is he in this movie? He's too good for this movie.
Yeah, he was. I've seen that movie.
He's amazing. He's too good for this movie. Why is he in this movie? Yeah. So he can be in that movie, and he can be in Guardians of the Galaxy and still be great. You know what I mean? And and he can be in all of these other fantastic movies that he's getting nominated for. But he needs a better agent who can negotiate on his behalf, because if he's not getting paid what he thinks he should be getting paid, that's his agent's fault. It has nothing to do with the fact that he's black.
Yeah, he was the voice of the bad guy in How to Train Your Dragon 2. He's basically been around more in supporting roles, but even in those supporting roles, he was fantastic.
He's fantastic. He's a great actor. Yeah.
It's just it's basically a perfect storm of it's he needs a better agent. He needs to learn to turn down roles and not just accept them because it's going to be a paycheck for him, essentially. Because that's going to tell Hollywood he's willing to accept anything. That's what it tells Hollywood, essentially.
Mm-hmm.
And he needs to budget his spending. So it's like if you're poor in Hollywood and you've been paid for all those roles, he got paid for all the roles, and like that he would, if he had a good agent, that he would be getting royalties for each time that those movies are shown again. All right, and they might not happen a lot, but typically when if you have a good agent, you earn royalties for whenever a movie is shown. So I'm like, if you're poor in Hollywood, something went wrong.
Something went wrong. You need a better agent.
Yeah.
Yeah, you need a better agent. It sounds to me from the way he's describing it that the studios know, the people that are the talent agents know who are booking for these roles know that they can get him, an amazing actor, a fantastic actor, at a bargain because they don't negotiate very well on his behalf. So that's what it sounds like. He needs a better agent. It's not because he's black. It has nothing to do with the fact that he's black.
Well, I say that Jason Statham isn't poor because, well, he knows what I would argue that he knows what he's worth. He picks the movies that he knows, all right, that like that are basically his bread and butter. All right, so he's good at picking the roles he's in. He's accepted the fact that he's an action star. Doesn't try to be anything else. I would argue, I don't think he's exactly as rich as other stars, but at the same time, he also knows martial arts. So yeah, I'm pretty sure he knows how to budget as well. Mm-hmm. And he's also been and Jason Statham has also been in some stinkers.
Yeah.
So it's
now
not
I don't know how his contract how his contracts are written, but looking at his past few years of movies that he's been in, I don't know if they've been box office successes. Like the new Charlie's Angels movies, the one that they blamed that men didn't go see.
Yeah,
he was in that one. A Quiet Place Part 2. I don't think that did as well as the first Quiet Place. Mm-hmm. He was in The Kingsman, but I don't know how well that movie did compared to the other ones. But that movie is great. Okay. But Black Adam was terrible. Shazam! Fear of the Gods removed from theaters at 2 weeks. Yeah. Rebel Moon and Rebel Moon Part 2.
I didn't even bother watching them.
Yeah, and then Quiet Place Day 1. I don't know how.
I haven't seen that. I haven't seen that
very well. And the only other one that I don't know about is Gran Turismo. I don't know how well that movie did, but so far the past few years of movies,
is that the Clint Eastwood movie? That's a Clint Eastwood movie. If that's a Clint Eastwood movie, that is a very good movie.
Yeah, but did they do well at the box office? And the reason I'm wondering is because
Gran Torino. Gran Turismo. I have no idea.
Gran Turismo. The reason I'm wondering how his contract is written is because do his movies have to reach a certain make a certain amount of money in order for him to get paid a certain amount? You know what I mean? How is your contract? You need a better contract.
Yeah.
If you're in all of these movies and you're not getting paid crap, because I guarantee you that the people that are in these flops, a lot of these flops still got paid. So
I think basically whatever's negotiated in your contract, you get paid. Basically whatever's and you get paid royalties afterwards, essentially. So basically these actors are getting paid regardless of no matter how well the movie does, essentially. But how well the movie does will kind of determine future royalties and things like that. Right. So it's not like he's not getting paid. It's just if you're taking these roles and you're not getting paid a lot.
Yeah, I think he needs a better negotiation. He's a better contract. He needs better.
Okay, that's what I'm saying. Gran Turismo is the game, based off the game. All right, yeah. So that's the one where it's
yeah, it's a racing movie.
Yeah.
Yeah. But he needs a better agent. He needs a better contract if he's Hollywood poor.
Yeah.
You have to specify that. The dude is not poor. Mm-hmm. He's Hollywood poor.
And someone here said Damon is the biggest African actor in Hollywood, and I will agree with that. But there are other actors, black actors, whom I would argue are bigger than Damon Hansu. Two I can think of right off the top of my head are Denzel Washington and even Samuel L. Jackson. Samuel L. Jackson is still a name where people he's like, you know, basically listed in a movie, people are going to go see it because of Samuel L. Jackson. People are not necessarily going to see a movie because it has Damon Hansu in it. He's not exactly the biggest name, but he is a very good actor. Again, I think there's plenty of blame to go around, and he needs to take the lion's share of it. Marlon Wayans, the Wayans brothers. Yeah, they're bigger. They're more known. They're more well known. And they're doing well. Morgan Freeman. So I say, like, you know, like, he's a very good actor, but if there is systemic racism, then why is Denzel Washington still doing very well? Why is Samuel L. Jackson still doing very well? Will Smith, Morgan Freeman, the Wayans brothers, Eddie Murphy, Martin Lawrence, they're still doing very well.
Yeah, he needs I think he needs a better agent, better contracts, and he probably needs to be taught to manage his money better.
Yeah. But anyway, yeah, so I saw that. I was tagged in it. Terry Crews, yeah, he does well. He's doing well.
Did you see that girl, that actress from The Acolyte, Jodie Turner-Smith?
What did she do?
She's asking the amount of money she's asking in her divorce from Joshua Jackson. She's asking for it because she's black.
Oh my
She's a
god.
black single mother. You didn't see that?
No.
Oh my god. Hold on, wait.
What?
She's accusing Joshua Jackson of not paying child support, and she just filed new
Like, is he not paying it at all, or he's not paying enough?
let me see. Where are they? So she's asking for significantly more money. Oh, so it was a promise. So she says that Joshua Jackson is reneging on his promise and trying to get her to agree on a settlement that's less than what she believes she deserves. So she's asking for, oh my gosh, where's the number? I went past it. She says that Joshua Jackson should be shelling out $8,542 a month for child support. They have a 4-year-old daughter together, plus $28,641 in spousal support. On top of that, she's also seeking an additional $250,000 to pay for her attorney fees and forensic accounting costs.
So she's claiming that he reneged on a promise.
Yeah.
Does she understand that? Like, does she understand that in the court of law doesn't give a fuck about what was promised? It gives a fuck about what can be proved. That's like, it's basically what is literally in black and white as far as like a nuptial contract, prenuptial contract, things like that. That's what they have. That's what they care about. So if you're claiming he promised, they don't fucking care because it's your word against his. Like when she says that he promised, I was like,
I found it. She's demanding that monthly alimony from her ex because of how difficult it is to be a black woman. I found it.
Oh my god.
You remember this actress from The Acolyte? Her.
Okay, that one.
Mother. Right. The mother. Where's her quote?
The power of one, the power of two.
Yes, her.
Yes.
Where's her quote? Oh my gosh. Josh promised to always pay to support me. Josh promised to always support me and ensured that I would not have to worry about financial security for our daughter if we ever separated because he understood how difficult life can be as a black woman and a single mother.
So Joshua Jackson, a white man, understood how difficult life can be as a black woman and single mother.
Yeah. So he always promised.
I'm saying, like,
I don't know who
Here's
the thing. I don't know who initiated the divorce, but like she's saying that like he promised to always support me and ensure that I wouldn't have to worry about money. That
It
can
doesn't.
change. Sorry,
Yeah.
that can change after your divorce. He no longer has to help you after you've divorced, right? But you
I'm
can
saying
take
like
it to the courts and see what the court is, wanting
Yeah.
them to pay.
Well, I'm just saying like the courts will do exactly what I say. It's like it doesn't matter what he promised. What matters is what you
Yeah.
can prove.
Exactly.
And if it's in writing that he promised this, then she can prove it. But if there's no writing, it's just her word against his. So of course they're going to be like, it doesn't matter.
And there
what
was
you
no
promised.
if he said that like, oh, he promised to always support me. How much? How much did he promise you?
Yeah, like support can be emotional support. It can be monetary support.
Mm-hmm.
Like it doesn't like support like is such a general term. It doesn't like it can mean a multitude of concepts. And she's like, he promised to support me. Okay, how much did he promise you? And where's the receipts? Did he promise you this much? Did he promise you that much? Like where are the text messages between you two, where he shows like, how much in monetary support he's going to give you?
Yeah, I just think it's so funny. The reason he promised, though, Mara, let's not forget, the reason he promised was because he understood how difficult life can be.
My
as
brain
a black
is fucking
woman.
broken right now.
As a black woman and a single mother.
Yeah, she just did a fucking Star Wars show. It's not like she's hurting.
It got canceled.
I
know, right? Trey said, but she is a strong black woman. No, she needs the help of a white man. The white man promised that he'd always support her monetarily. She needs the help of a white man. She is not a strong black woman.
If he's with Lupita,
To be fair,
Nyong'o
I will
now,
say that, like, I don't know where they live, but usually they pay child support. So sure, to be fair, okay, pay the child support, sure. And depending on where you're living, what is it called? Is it spousal support? What is it called?
It basically varies by state. Like state laws. So
yeah, so like okay, fine. If the state finds that you owe spousal support too, then fine. But honestly, like I want to know, like, why did they separate? What happened?
I don't know. I just find it ironic.
I think that the reasons that they separate can determine the amount, right?
He divorced one Star Wars actress and he's with another Star Wars actress, if you think about it. So because Lupita Nyong'o played that alien, like the little alien bitch.
He was with Lupita Nyong'o?
That's what people were saying in the chat. If he's with Lupita Nyong'o, he went from one Star Wars character to another one. If you think about it.
He has a type.
Yeah, he has a type.
He has a type. Yeah, I thought I would share this with you. I thought you'd enjoy reading that.
My brain is broken. You know what? I'm not going to be on. We've gone for almost 2 hours, so I'm not going to cover everything that I brought up. But let's talk a little bit of at least wicked actress who wants to play Storm.
Storm.
Yeah. Cynthia Erivo says her dream role. I love when they always use the term dream role.
Yeah, it's my dream role.
Is to play X-Men icon Storm in the MCU. Quote, I think we haven't uncovered how grand she is and all of that inner turmoil she has.
I'm sure she'd bring her inner turmoil to the role. Nobody can play her like she can. Just like when she played Elphaba.
Mm-hmm.
Nobody. So Halle Berry, fuck you. You haven't really discovered Storm and her inner turmoil. So says Cynthia Erivo, because she says nobody, not even this young actress right here. No one. Mm-hmm. No one before me understands Storm's inner turmoil.
No. I'm like, and for me, it's like that raises a red flag because what inner turmoil is she talking about? I love like those like vague phrases that are pretty much code for my own personal inner turmoil that I'm going to bring to this role because only I can understand what this character is going through. I'm bringing myself to a fictional character, and so whenever you criticize this character, you're criticizing me. That's where, like, when she says something like that, I'm like, it turns me off from that whole conversation. And Storm, she's pretty much fucking royalty.
Mm-hmm.
So I'm like, you need someone that literally can play regalness and with inner and outer strength for her character. Like, there's more to Storm's character
Now-
than just she's an X-Men.
What do you think of this? I have seen some posted on Twitter wanting Jodie Turner-Smith to play Storm.
Do you watch wrestling?
Not anymore. I used to. I can see this.
Yeah,
I would go for
in
this
looks-
before I would go for Cynthia Erivo.
In just looks, I can see it.
Yeah,
But
I would go for Jodie Turner-Smith before I would go for
Hold
Cynthia
on,
Erivo.
I'll make like Jade Cargill for wrestling. Hold on.
Like I can see this. I can see this. Cynthia Erivo, not so much. And you know
See if
what?
I can, like,
She's
get
gotten like
full
so
body
thin
of,
that she looks so much older than she actually is. So I know that she's not.
Because Storm is
How
powerful.
old is Cynthia Erivo? Hold on, wait. I know that she's not.
I'm trying to like find a picture of Jade Cargill where she's not just like doing this.
She's 38. She's 38. Do you think she's too old to play Storm?
Maybe a bit, but here. Present, share screen.
And Jodie Turner,
Here.
dude, Jodie Turner-Smith, they are the same age. They are both 38 years old. And
Here.
Jodie Turner-Smith looks so much younger and so much more healthy.
This is Jade Cargill. And she's like in like costume as Storm.
Oh, okay.
So if she can like work on her acting, because I'm not trying to like, like as a dig against like WWE, but if she can work on her acting, she has the build and she has the look. So like she has literally the physique of Storm, like the looks of Storm. But like, like we'd have to buy her as enacting as Storm.
Do you think
So
do you think that now that it's out there, now that people know that Cynthia Erivo wants to be Storm,
bless
do you excuse me, I'm sorry that snuck up on me. Do you think that Marvel would hire her just to cash in on her like popularity?
I can see Marvel doing that because she has the popularity of Wicked behind her.
Uh-huh.
And she's mentioning playing an iconic character in like, because they're like trying to expand the MCU and bring in other characters to future phases. I can see them capitalizing on that. I can see them doing it. I'm just like saying not that she's particularly popular, but that she's well known because of Wicked.
Because of Wicked, yeah.
And Marvel
it's sort of
capitalizing on that.
And they want to capitalize on that. So they're like, oh my gosh. So now she has all of these fans of Wicked. Maybe they'll come and see our movie because she's gained all of these new fans, and they're young fans, and they'll go and watch our movie, right?
Mhm.
Because she's in it, and she'll promote it and all that stuff. Like, because I have a hair in my mouth. Oh, it's coming from this side. Because there's no doubt about it that Cynthia Erivo is full of herself. Like she loves pictures of herself. She loves fans' pictures of herself. So she shares all of that. She promotes all of that on her socials. So if she were to be cast as Storm in the MCU, better believe she's going to start promoting all of that. She's going to start promoting fan art. She will hype it up. She will hype it up.
Mm-hmm. So like I said,
But
if she like
do I think that
works
she'd
on
be
her
good?
acting,
No.
No. Yeah, I'm saying if Jade Cargill can demonstrate that she can act in physique, she is Storm. So I don't know. We'll see. And the only thing like Wicked thing I saw is because like the director defending that, like, I guess the second part of Wicked is going to be called Wicked for Good.
Yeah.
So like people are like upset about that, and he's defending the title, which like
I don't like it. He should be defending it because I don't like it. I don't like that it's called that the first one's called Wicked Part 1.
Mhm.
Naturally, this next one would be Wicked Part 2. It's annoying that they changed it to
Yeah.
For Good. Why
like,
did they do
no-
that?
which is
So
like-
now it's like Part 1 and For Good. That's dumb.
which makes no sense because she's becomes the Wicked Witch of the West. Where's the For Good?
It's the popular song in Part 2, in Act 2.
All
Yeah.
right.
Yeah, it's the most popular song in Part 2 and almost the most popular song in Wicked aside from Defying Gravity. For Good would be like one in the top 3.
Okay.
But that's why they changed it to For Good. I don't know why he did that. I think it should still be Part 2.
Just have Part 2.
But I can overlook that. Fine. I can overlook that. But I'm not going to overlook all of the changes that they're making to Part 2 or to For Good. See, that's so
Angela
stupid.
Bassett could have been a good Storm back in the day.
Oh, yeah. Back
She'd
in the
be
day.
a bit too old now, but she would have been a good Storm back in the day. But anyway, like it's like that's all I really had to talk about other than the DC thing. Like when more Superman news comes out, we can talk about that. But like there really wasn't much to talk about with pop culture this week. But next week, it'll be on. Oh yeah, she was also the race swapped fairy godmother in Pinocchio.
She was the fairy godmother in Pinocchio. Mhm.
Okay. Yeah, thank you for reminding me of that, Phil. But anyway, next week it'll be on Steph's channel. So she
My
gets to come up
channel.
with the topics we talk about next week.
Long
In the
dot.
meantime, Steph, let everybody know where they can find you and all that fun stuff before I do my outro.
Everywhere at my nerdy home. You can find me everywhere. I'll probably have like a new Blake Lively, Justin Baldoni video coming out soon. I just have to
Yeah, because that
edit
drama-
it. It's so long, so I have to edit it
That
down.
drama continues.
Yeah,
Yes,
that
long
drama
dot.
continues.
Hashtag long dot.
Long dot.
And as
But
for me-
other than that, I think I'll probably end up being on Chrissy Meyer's Simpcast stream here in a little bit. I'm just gonna go walk around and stretch my legs for a little bit, but I'm gonna head over there. When the
$2
stream-
super chat from Mr. Bentham. Thank you so much. She's going to complain when they make her eyes white. Yeah, because Storm's eyes change to white whenever she's like, tapping
Mhm.
into her powers. So
Yeah, she's gonna make them change it a different color.
yeah, so basically it'll be like, hashtag eyes so white. Basically.
Yeah.
I,
She'd be like, can you make
Oscar
them
so white."
green? I'm known for being wicked.
Yes. But anyway, as for me, chat, thank you so much for hanging out. I will be returning to streaming on my Kick and Twitch this coming week. I'm back into playing Path of Exile 2. I think I'm actually nearly done with the overall campaign. And I'll basically just like go back and play through everything else to kind of like level up my character. So, but I have to be close. I feel like I'm relatively close, or at least, close enough to being close in Path of Exile 2. So that I'll be streaming that. Plus doing a reading stream, back to doing a reading stream. Continuing
Have
with
you
Fellowship
finished the
of the
book
Ring.
yet?
I finished The Hobbit. I started Fellowship of the Ring. So I'll be starting chapter 3 tomorrow. I'll be reading chapter 3 tomorrow. And then no reading stream Wednesday because it is difficult for me to do 2 YouTube streams in a row where I'm talking a lot because my voice tends to go. And it's hard to read when your voice tends to start feeling raw. And then back to streaming and reading streams Thursday and Friday. I don't know about. I feel like there's not going to be any stream Saturday because looks like I will be seeing Wolfman with my siblings this Saturday late afternoon. So I'm not going to be able to stream before then, or even I don't think after then, because I don't know when I'm going to be getting back. And the 1s and 2s for this month, Wednesday will be the Worldwide Weird, which might be doing by myself. But Wednesdays, the 1s and 2s for this month are Rocky 1 and 2. So that'll be, Rocky 1 will be a week from this coming Wednesday. So it'll be a week from 13, 14. So the 22nd. I'm going to say the 22nd. Rocky 1 for the 1s and 2s. And then for singles, it's Alita and Warm Bodies. I think that's the order, but don't quote me on that. Warm Bodies, yes. But you don't like zombies.
Isn't that a zombie movie? I was gonna say,
Yes,
isn't that a zombie movie? I know
Yes,
that's
it's a zombie movie. Yeah, it's a zombie movie.
Scary.
We talked Highlander, not for the 1s and 2s, I don't think, but I think we did talk Highlander. at one point. So I think we did talk Highlander one, definitely the first one.
So, really quickly, how are you enjoying the reading streams?
People are enjoying it. Like I said, I can only read so much at a time because my voice starts to go. Because it's like when you're reading like constantly, your voice starts to go.
Yeah.
But I'm enjoying it. I've read through The Hobbits. I'm going to be reading through Lord of the Rings. And yeah, last thing I'll enjoy is dem jeans that I wear. And I don't know what I'm going to read after Lord of the Rings. Cowman suggested the Witcher books.
Oh,
so
that's
I
a good
might
idea.
start with the Witcher books, maybe, or at least one of the Witcher books, but we'll see. But like, I feel like see myself continuing these streams because people like do enjoy listening to them. And one even said that that person and her husband like enjoy listening to them before they go to sleep. So they'll like put my reading stream on and listen to reading the chapter. So
Yep.
no, I'm not going to do Jaws. Because there's some weird stuff that happens in that book that I'm glad Steven Spielberg left out for the movie. Maybe Jurassic Park. There's plenty of books that I have that I can read. Yeah, Cowman suggested the Witcher books.
Read Twilight.
No, I do have pride.
What if I send you the Twilight books?
You're lucky I don't believe in burning books. That's what I'll say. That's what I'll say. You're lucky I don't believe in burning books. But anyway, yeah. So that's where you can find me for this week. So back to reading streams and gaming streams. And if I do anything Saturday to answer your question, Trey, it almost like it'll be offline. It almost like it'll be offline. Maybe a watch party, maybe some gaming offline. But yeah, it'll be offline because I won't have time to stream. I have no idea when I'll even be getting back from seeing the movie. The movie starts at like 4:50 my time, so you can have like 10 to 15 minutes worth of previews and commercials. So it's like I don't know even when I'll be getting back. So yeah, I'll read the Kama Sutra. I'll read the Kama Sutra and show turn the book so you can see the pictures.
You should read Twilight.
Yeah. Anyway, chat. Thank you for hanging out with us again.
It'll be
on her channel next week for Talk Nerdy. So stay safe. Have a good rest of your day, or evening, or afternoon, wherever you are in the world. And we will see you all next week. So take care and bye-bye.
Bye. See you later. Adios.
You're still here? It's over. Go home. Go.